Hi, my name's Cameron Bailey, Cameron A. Bailey Sr. And here's a next video in regards to Divorcepiration. Today, I wanted to talk to you about marriage. More importantly, we plan for many things in life. We plan in regards to what kind of career we want to have. We plan where we want to go, what time we want to be there. We plan how much money we want to make and what kind of job is required to make the money that we want to earn. So there are many areas in life that we do make plans. We even plan to get married. We plan to get married or to have relationships. The thing is, though, is that we very rarely have I heard any talk about planning actually being married. So that's what I want to talk to you about today. Planning being married. Not planning a wedding, but making a plan for the course of your marriage. In my experience, what happened was that I got married and I had my own individual plans. My wife had her plans. And however, we never came to the point of having a combined or joint plan and having joint goals, or even in how to help each other achieve or accomplish the other's goal. Wow, I'm so excited. Now, one of the things that, let's see here, I made a list of things that I want to talk about, so please bear with me. Let's see. What we want to do is different from who we want to be. What refers to capacity and who refers to content. One of the first things to do that's important and as part of making a plan on being married, it is absolutely important that we know ourselves. As the better we know ourselves, the better we know our desires, our dislikes, our turn-ons, our turn-offs, our strengths, our weaknesses, which also has to do with compatibility. When we talk about compatibility, I've come up with my own theory called the puzzle theory, and this actually leads into part two. Part two has to deal with the second thing that's needed is the search for someone compatible. What the puzzle theory has to do with is differences. Generally, in my experience in life, we're taught that differences are opposites. And what I have learned is that the benefit of differences, hence the puzzle theory. When you look at anybody who's had experience in putting puzzles together or seeing the puzzle pieces themselves, the puzzle pieces are all different shapes. And as you put them to, and it's the different shapes that actually allow them to connect. Hence the differences. So I found that the differences allow me to connect. Strengths and weaknesses. We have different strengths and weaknesses. So in regards to compatibility, for myself, I've learned that to get someone who has the same strengths that I have would cause me to be in a relationship with someone that is more like me, that's more like me. And there's a difference between similarities as compared to being the same like me. I have learned that for compatibility's sake, it's good to be in a relationship with one who has strengths in the areas that I have weaknesses. And if in any instance that we may share similar or have a common weakness, it is an area to learn and grow together. The other thing that this brings up is an issue of trust. Trust becomes an issue when we live in a present relationship and act or interact within that relationship based on past pain, disappointment, betrayal, etc. When we live in a present relationship based on past experiences, we are perpetuating the past. When we do that, we create and increase our fears in the present relationship. When these fears are present, it has caused me to be distant, skeptical, and aloof. It has also caused me to look for those things based upon the past hurts. So another thing that is important and that is part of getting to know ourselves better is being able to heal from the past experiences. Now, I've had several relationships in the past, including 2 marriages, and I have learned that there has been one thing present in all of my relationships, past and present, whether they are intimate or not. And that common denominator in all of my relationships is me. So part of the experience that I've had in my relationships, the only way for them to improve is for me to improve. And as I improve, my relationship experiences will improve. Part of the improvement in the relationships will come by my seeking people different than I have sought in the past. I have also been in the past have been the kind of person who has sought a person who I could improve or help improve. And that is the wrong perspective or objective to have in a relationship. Let's see now, what else do I have here? Oh, so now going back to talking about the differences in my puzzle theory. When we reach the point, or let me say, when I reach the point of being able to understand the differences and how the differences allow and permit the connection in the relationship, it has allowed me to be able to recognize the value and the worth or importance of the other person because of their differences. By being able to recognize the value and importance has allowed me to express appreciation. You know, some people, there's a saying that you don't miss your well till the well runs dry. Well, one of the ways to keep the well from running dry is by recognizing the importance of differences and appreciating those differences. The final part is, and this is just a quick overview of planning to be planning being married is the plans and benefits, the plans and activities of planning together benefits both. Not only both of the people in the relationship, but also an extended part of the relationship, or another part of the relationship is the children. Being better and realizing that you're better together than you are apart. Planning being married. It's not the same as planning a wedding. However, the same principles involved in planning a wedding, the same principles involved in planning a career, the same principles involved in planning how to get a raise, the same principles involved in planning a business, the same details by assessing the cost, the requirements, the materials involved, the process itself in building, all of these things, or maybe the skills of project management, time management, spiritually, physically, mentally, emotionally, are all things that are involved in planning being married. If you reach this point in the video, I'd like to thank you. And if you send me a message on my Facebook page or on the page of Divorcepiration, I will send you a certificate for a free hotel stay. Thank you very much for listening to this video, and I hope it's of benefit. Also, if there are any questions or comments that you have in regards to this video, or desire for further explanation of anything that's been shared, please send me a message and I will do so. Thank you ever so much, and have a most gracious, blessed day. Bye-bye now.